You never know how or when you'll find your calling. For one former English teacher, Facebook gave her a start. And as Pavlina Osta discovered, this self-proclaimed crazy furniture lady is now on her way to building a successful upholstery business.
Upholstery isn't an easy business.
Chairs that get like the full-on treatment maybe get stripped all the way down to just their wood frames.
It takes hard work and a lot of pieces to hold everything in place.
Re-glued and screwed if they need it. These ones have new springs on the back now. We're going to put springs on the seats next.
Kristina Bruggeman never expected to be where she is today. 10 years ago, Kristina went onto the buy-sell trade page of Facebook and made a connection, one that would change the course of her career.
Somebody was looking for a headboard, and I'd seen one at Restore in Tosa. So I sent her a picture, and she's like, oh, that's so cute, but, you know, it's all beat up. Could you paint it? So I said, sure. And so that was kind of like my first real piece. And then from that is where all the business came from.
She reinvented herself, becoming a one-woman show with a passion for fabrics.
I did everything out of this little bitty workroom in Grafton. It was just literally a freestanding building, no running water, a wood-burning stove for heat.
She breathed new life into the pieces and heirlooms she reupholstered.
Most everything has some sort of story. Everybody has like a piece of furniture, or even if it's just like a smaller little something that like means something to them because of who gave it to them or who used to use it.
After years of putting everything she had into her custom pieces, Bruggeman was told she had to stop.
I had kind of like burned my body out, so I was diagnosed with 2 forms of really degenerative arthritis, and so the doctors basically said, like, you know, if you keep doing this, you're gonna just completely ruin your body.
For anyone else, this would be a wake-up call to rest and maybe reevaluate what she should do next. Instead, Kristina got to work, this time repairing her body.
I had 2 carpal tunnel surgeries and a spinal fusion and 2 foot surgeries in the course of just a couple of years, and I was pregnant for a part of that time.
This self-taught upholsterer didn't want all of her efforts to be for nothing.
Learning all of these skills for one thing, and, you know, developing the tools and the supply chains and the customers, and I thought, like, if I give this up, what am I gonna do?
So she had a choice.
You either have to shut down and call it a day because you can't physically keep doing this, or I thought, or I could expand.
Kristina chose the latter. In the past 2 years, she hired 11 employees, opened a brick and mortar, and has given countless furniture pieces a new life.
We had a rocking chair. This was quite a few years ago, and it had been her great-grandparents. And when we opened it up to reupholster it, it was actually stuffed with, like, clothes from her great-great-grandparents, literally clothing from, you know, the 1800s. So we were able to give that back to her, and it was literally like a little time capsule inside of her chair.
It's a rewarding process for Kristina, knowing her custom pieces leave a lasting mark on her clients.
We get to, like, sort of create that connection with them, and then when the piece goes home, I think it's neat that, you know, they have something that they're probably never going to get rid of, that we've been able to put like a little stamp on.